Hi Virgos, it's Leonora. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Today I'm going to do the Q&A. For some reason you folks were calling me. And that's okay. I know that I haven't done the Q&A with you for a little bit. But for those who are viewing me for the first time, I'm doing something really fun. I'm doing just... and it's not a full reading, you know what I mean? It's a Q&A means questions and answers. So I have 4 questions in particular that you may want to know. Okay? All right, so the 4 questions are, number 1, how are they feeling about you? The second question is, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? The third question is, if they could write a love letter, what would it say? The fourth question, depending if it was already answered in the first 3 questions, because sometimes it does happen. But if it wasn't, it's, are they in another relationship? If it was already answered, because I'm not going to ask twice, I'll ask, how would they feel if you and them were together? Okay. Okay, moving on. All right, so how are they feeling about you? Let's find out. I'm sorry. I probably sound obnoxious right now. I'm just so tired, and when I'm tired, I sound obnoxious. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm in a game show. All right, how are they feeling about you? I feel like some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. I don't know why I had to say that, but or you may have Scorpio in your chart. Whatever. It doesn't have to be. One of you, because this is also for cross watchers, either you or the other person feel like the relationship is like dead. And I don't really want to use the word dead. I could use a word it's over, but no, it's more than that. It's like it's dead. It's dead. There was no balance. It looks like somebody, I feel like one of you is more like high vibrational than the other person, you know what I mean? Sort of like an epiphany of like, you're not the one, okay? But someone's not really going anywhere. Someone's like, really, they're not like getting it. Yeah, this person wants to work really hard on the relationship. And I think that one of you cheated on this person. I don't know who this is. You know your life more than I do. But that's what I'm looking at, if that makes sense to you, okay? It's like one feels this way, the other one doesn't, and I think the cause of it could have been a group of you. You just know that it's not this person is not the one for you. The second group, there was somebody outside of the relationship that you guys had, okay? All right. So what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? Okay. All right. All right. So, I'm sorry. If I'm pausing, it's because I'm reading the energy, guys, okay? Listen, one of you does not want to let go of the relationship. At the very least, it's not like I don't think it's like a toxic, like, oh no, you're not going anywhere type of obsession. But they do really want to try to give it that last fight. But for the most part, I mean, whoever is trying to work on the relationship, you know, it looks like they're giving you some space to really think about it. But in the interim, they are looking at your social media page. They may be asking, you know, friends, how you're doing, what you're doing, where you at. This person, you know, if you two are still talking because you have a child in common, you know, and you're co-parenting, you may have your fights here and there. I think one person is more, I don't want to say more civilized than the other person, but I could see why one of you wanted to separate, you know, because you feel like the other person may be like petty and you're not. It's like one of you is really like grown out of the relationship. It happens, right? You know, sometimes we grow out of a relationship, you know. You know, for those who really want to leave the relationship, nothing's really blocking them. You know, they may be looking for another partner. You know, you may not know about it. Yeah, I don't think you know about it. This person, this person, for a group of you, this person is a little upset, to put it mildly. I think this person knows that you're trying to inquire about them. And they may feel some type of way. So what's blocking them is you. It's like they told you no, or you may be in the process of like, it's not going to work out, but you're not listening. And I'm not, you know, again, this could go vice versa, okay, Virgo? So you know the story, but yeah, one of you is blocking the relationship. It's like one of you want to fight for it. The other one is like, no, it's over. I kind of want to, you know, move on to, you know, better things, better places, better people. All right. Third question. If they could write you a love letter, what would they say to you? Or what would it say? All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's somebody that really want to move on. Like they really want to move on. It could be with a water sign. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have that in your chart. The other person may have that in their chart. You know, they could embody the energy. It doesn't matter. All right. Okay. Bear with me. Okay. If I pause, I'm just reading the energy. If they could write you a love letter, what would it say? Okay. Dear Virgos, I know that you cheated on me. I know you went outside the relationship. So I'm moving on. I need to heal. I'm single and I don't want anybody else. I am trying to really love who I am. I feel like just being stuck with you, I felt like there was no growth. At the very least, I didn't know who I was. I was being blocked by my emotions. With you, I was being blocked physically. I was being blocked mentally. And it was frustrating me because I almost felt like I need some type of freedom. I know that you want to get back together. And I know that you and I have our fighting or disagreements. I don't want to do that anymore. I know that you're confused and you think that I still want to stay in a relationship. I know that you feel rejected. But I'm really working hard to not fight with you anymore, to not disagree with you anymore. This is a long letter. Hold on. It's not finished yet. All right. I am really not in a good space. We've had our moments where I felt like I was at the bottomless pit. You leaving the relationship to go to someone else broke my heart. And because you deceived me and I thought that it was better than this. I thought that, God, shh. I'm sorry. All right, it's not funny. I believed that you loved me. I believed every word you said to me. But then I realized that you really didn't want to be in the union anymore. So it looks like you or the other person, you feel sorry about stepping out of the relationship, at the very least getting caught for stepping out of the relationship, You made a group of you might have broken up for, a little while. But because you may have a child in common, whether it's, the other person's child or your child, doesn't matter. I see the child may be like a little older. Doesn't have to be, but and it doesn't have to be a child in common. Definitely some type of connection you and this person had, but the fact that you're coming back to this person and it looks like you do feel sorry about what happened, but you don't like that you have no control over this person anymore. You don't like that this person wants to be single and roam around, to see what else is out there. Yeah, it's kind of like they're doing this to you now. But they're being honest. They're saying, look, I need a break, or I don't think it's going to work out, All right, if that makes sense to you, my loves. All right. Are they in another relationship? Let's find out. Are they in another relationship? Okay, you want it to come out. I'll take you then. Okay. All right, I think there's two groups of you. I'm going to make this very quick. One group of you may be talking to someone else. You might have had sex with this person, or just simply just talking back and forth. Very passionate talking, if you know what I mean. Your card came out, the Hermit, Virgos. I don't know if it's you and this person. The fact that you were, for a group of you, enlightened, like whatever situation you had, just it was like again like an epiphany, like I woke up from this like bottomless pit. And maybe that's too harsh, but they feel like they could prosper without you. I know that this breaks your heart. You'll get over it. You'll get over it either through work. You may be keeping yourself busy through work. So are they in another relationship? I think they're trying to be in another relationship. It could be somebody from work. It doesn't have to be. I almost sense that they had sex with this person, but at the same time, I don't think it's serious. I don't think it's serious at all. They do think about you. They really do. But they also think about the heartbreak. And they ain't trying to, work on the relationship, Yeah, you take the story as it applies. That's for a couple of you. If they're not having sex with this person, or, whether they work with this person or not, they really just want to really communicate with you. Okay, for another group of you, they really do. They miss the passionate moments. They're really sorry that this happened. They really are. They know that you're getting over it. And this, they may engulf themselves, at work. They really do. They're trying to forget about it, or they're really working hard on themselves. Like, that's not a joke. They really are trying to work hard on themselves. There's some of you that may be trying to make it in the entertainment industry, and it's like you need space. That may be another reason why they're trying to take a break or broke up with you. And they really want to be single. They want to work hard and be single. Yeah. So at the very least, they're just talking to somebody, and it's not a serious relationship, okay? All right. I hope that helped, Virgo. Please email me if you need a reading, personal read, Okay. Love you, Virgos. Bye.